Hey, are you a teacher or educator looking for a way to engage students, connect with fellow educators, or share your experience with a wider audience? Well, if you are, you're in luck because podcasting is one of the best ways to bring learning to life and build a community beyond your classroom. Well, I'm Dave from Blubrry Podcasting. Hi, how are you doing? And that's where we come in. So, podcasting isn't just about talking into a microphone. It's about creating a learning experience that goes beyond textbooks and lectures. Here's why more educators are actually turning to podcasts over the last few years. First, you can expand your classroom because your students can study anytime, wherever they are. You don't have to be there. Next, you have the chance to connect with teachers worldwide and discuss best practices, share experiences in your field, and know that you are not alone in your job. Then you can build a community by engaging parents, educators, and even other industry professionals with discussions that matter. Plus, podcasts can be a great professional development tool, allowing you to collaborate and learn from others in the education space. Let's go ahead and talk about the tools you need to get started. Well, you don't need a fancy studio or a huge budget to start a podcast. So here are the 3 essential tools that every educator needs to launch their show. First, get yourself a USB microphone. We recommend the Audio-Technica ATR 2100X. It is a mouthful, but it's a good one. And the Samson Q2U. They're affordable and they sound professional. Next, you're going to need some recording and editing software. Free tools like Audacity or GarageBand work great for beginners, and GarageBand, if you already have a Mac, comes pre-installed. You're also going to need a podcast host, and that's where Blubrry comes in, because we provide everything you need to publish, distribute, and grow your podcast. Plus, we offer special discounts for educators and students. So, how does Blubrry make podcasting easier for educators and students? Well, we know that money can be hard to come by, especially for educators and students. That's why Blubrry offers discounts and tools designed for both. If you're an educator, you can get free podcast hosting for the first year. All you have to do is apply, and if you meet our requirements, we'll get you set up with a free account right away. And like I said, we didn't forget about your students. Students get 50% off a hosting plan for the first year. All they have to do is go through our very easy verification process. We have easy-to-use tools so you can upload, publish, and distribute your episodes with Blubrry's user-friendly dashboard or even a WordPress website if that's more your thing. And with Blubrry, you don't have to be a tech expert. We handle the hosting, the distribution, and analytics so you can focus on teaching and creating great content. Yeah, and maybe I am a little bit biased, but we do have one heck of a support team, so if you run into any kind of problem, you just need to reach out to us, and we'll make sure that we get you squared away right away. It's time to talk about publishing and growing your podcast. Now, once you've recorded your first episode, it's time to publish and get your podcast out to the world. And here's how you do it with Blubrry. First, you write your podcast show notes, creating an episode post. Now, be sure to make them searchable and accessible to students and educators. Then, you take your completed file, preferably an MP3, and then you drag and drop it into Blubrry's dashboard. That puts it on our servers so that we can make sure it's delivered quickly to your students and to anybody else that's listening. Then with Blubrry, you can submit your podcast to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Podcast Index, and a whole lot more. And that's all from one place in the Blubrry dashboard. Then, once your podcast is live, you get to promote it. You share it with your students, post it on social media if you have a page for that, and you can collaborate with other educators to grow your audience. All right, that's it. Believe it or not, you now have everything you need to get started on your own educational podcast, from the right tools to exclusive Blubrry discounts. So let's go ahead and review and wrap up a little bit, and I'll throw in some tips here and there. First, choose your topic and format. If you're an educator, you already know what you're talking about, you just need to know how to present it. Next, get yourself the right microphone and software. Remember, free is okay. Next, sign up for a Blubrry educator plan and let your students know about the student plans that we offer. Then publish your first episode and distribute them. Now, I want to hear from you. What will your podcast be about as an educator? Let me know in the comments. If you're ready to start, visit blubrry.com and take advantage of our educator and student discounts. Your voice matters, so start sharing it today. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this YouTube channel for more podcasting tips. I'll see you in the next one. Happy podcasting.